What's going on, everybody? I am here with Matty Forge of Pressable Defects. We're doing a live show. I feel like it's been a long time since we've done a live show, definitely together. But I think the last one I did was maybe 2-3 weeks ago. We talked about what did we do? Like The Office trivia. We were talking a lot about The Office and TV shows and stuff. But this is 100% comic book related. Matt, how are you doing? And what video did you just put out today? Because I loved it.
Feeling good. Rolling. It's definitely a busy week. We got the auction. You know, that's why most of you are here. But yeah, we just got back. Jay and I just got back from New Hampshire, that Little Giant comic show. There's a video that went out today. A little bit of different take than what we did the last couple times. We sat down. They gave us a table. I don't know what they were thinking, but people came, hung out. We showed off books. We did interviews. It was a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, I didn't even get to talk to Gary about it backstage if he got to watch the video.
It was the way you did it was great.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun. You know, people coming up were stoked to jump on and share. It was great. We got a lot of stories that were told to us. People left AOKs for us. It was awesome. I mean, I can't emphasize enough how much fun we had doing it.
Yeah, that you guys did a great job with that one. So we got the chat is going crazy. We got Something Wrong. Oh, Brother Comics. What's going on? Thomas Caps, Michael the Beast Benson, big friend of the show, the channel. Same with you guys, Michael the Beast Benson, Uncanny Beast. Dan, Johnny Dakota, Wade Lowry. What's going on? Wade, Javier Chinmo, the man, the legend. Mike Stukes, hello, everybody. And we're going to get into a lot of stuff tonight. We're not only going to talk about the auction, we're not only going to talk about some previews, some books. We may have a few surprises for you tonight. Are you excited about the auction? It's been so you were the last one with us 2 months ago, correct?
I think so, right? I can't remember. They're all blending together.
A lot of stuff around. Well, first things first, let's go over the rest of the year. How's that? I know it's looking a little into the future, but we're going to go through the rest of the year with the auctions, and we have like something really cool planned for December, something a little bit different. So we do have the auction tomorrow night. It's been a 2-month hiatus because we did have Terrificon last month. We don't need to get into that. God knows we milked Terrificon for everything we could. Everything
to death.
Done. We won't be talking about that again until next year. But there won't be an auction in September. Why, Matt? Why won't there be an auction in September?
Because we know on September 25th, the community's getting together. King Con, New Jersey. Got Greg from MTG Comics throwing this amazing show. I know Gary's going to be set up there. Huge table, I will be set up.
Very excited. This is actually the next show I will be set up for. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you don't want to go to New York Comic Con because of everything going on, totally understandable. If you can't get to New York Comic Con, you have no interest even going into New York City with everything going on, this is going to be like that last hurrah. I've seen the floor plan. Matt, you did, right?
I did. I meant to send it to you so we could throw it up here. But
I have it on my phone. It's in a hotel. The ballroom, there's 3 rooms. I think 2.5 of the 3 rooms are straight comic book vendors. Like, this is going to be where you want to be if you're looking for books. If I don't have it, the guy next to me is going to have it. If he doesn't have it, the guy next to him is going to have it. If you're looking for something specific, I'm very much looking forward to this. You guys, Jay will be there. 3 Men in a Basement will be there. Not selling stuff, right? You're just kind of there promoting. You're there.
I don't know if 3 Men is selling. They might be. Jay, I know Jay's going to be the only. As of right now, Jay is going to be the only one there. He's going to be with a special guest helper. Jay has an assistant at this one, but he's definitely not selling anything. I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Does he have? I didn't know this.
He does, yeah. He's got somebody from the community coming to help him out. And let me tell you.
I do know. No, I do know.
Those two together are going to be trouble. So
Yeah.
I got a little write-up from Greg, if you want me to read it.
Do you want to? Yeah, let me take this. Guys, if you're watching right now, take a screenshot. Because all the information you need is right there for this show. If you're interested, it's a 1-day show too. So You got one shot at it. Deep dive really quick, Matt. Deep dive. Is New York Comic Con refunding vendors after ensuring a large portion of people will be skipping because of the mandate? I have no idea what's going on with them. So the only thing I want to stress to people is, with the mandates going on in New York, try not to give New York Comic Con, and I don't really usually like to defend the big giant shows because they're all out for the dollar. This is a Reed Pop show, right? I don't like defending them because they've gone very much pop culture and they've migrated away from comic book shows. That's why you see all the actors there and stuff like that. So I usually don't defend them too much, but this is not their mandate. This isn't even the Javits Center mandate. This is a New York City mandate. So if you want to complain, try not to give them too much of a hard time because they're only following the rules. But I don't know what they're doing with the mandate for vendors, ticket holders that already have their booths and don't plan on being vaccinated. But I did hear through the grapevine that you can get in with a negative test.
Yep.
Right?
That's what I'm hearing too.
You don't need to be vaccinated. You just need to show a negative test or vaccination. So, all right, let me take this down. And Matt, go ahead. Let's talk about King Con. You have something, right?
Yeah, forget about New York Comic Con. All right, let's stress King Con first, right?
Yeah.
That one's here.
And it comes first. That's what she said.
That's yeah, there you go. So the early bird tickets, which are still on sale, I know, is actually, if you buy an early bird ticket, you get entered into a big raffle. And I know he's got some nice books going. So definitely check that out. Here's what Greg has to say. Greg's a great dude. So a show for the community, by the community, as coined by the Pressable Defects, may be the best way to describe King Con in a nutshell. King Con, the newest show in the tri-state area, has organically formed from a compilation of vendors from the Instagram and YouTube comic family, as well as local mega vendors from the area. Vendors such as Very Gary Comics, Erod 212, Kyle's Comics all have a very strong social media sales following, while others such as Absolute Comics and Statues, Comics, NRG Comics are veterans to conventions around the metropolitan area. Instagram movers and shakers with big personalities such as the Defects, 3 Men in the Basement, Ex-Illusionary will bring their expertise from the online comic arena to the upcoming September show. King Con's multiple room setup is also providing space for a slew of new vendors to the area who now have the opportunity to make a splash and build a solid foundation within the comic community. King Con, albeit the new kid on the block, promises to make its presence felt with its heavily comic book focused show for serious buyers and sellers.
That line right there. We don't have a lot, and I just said it too about New York. We don't have many of those shows that are comic book heavy. They call themselves comic book conventions, and you got a handful of vendors, but this is a straight up comic show. Like, there's not even any artists and writers. It's just straight vendors. If you're looking for books, you want books, this is the show to go to. I'm very excited. I'm always excited to do a show and meet people and talk and everything. It's always a good time. I know you're disappointed you're not going to make it.
I know. Maybe I'll helicopter in for like an hour.
That's it. Here, Deep Dive Comics. I go to 2 to 3 big cons a year, 12 to 20 small cons per year. I prefer the small cons like King Con, Big, Little Con, etc. Yeah, it's a first year show, so you may get some new vendors. Erod, this is the first time Erod is actually setting up at a convention, so that's very interesting.
Highlight that from Mike.
Yes, I was actually going to. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about
we're not
Big
talking
Apple
about it.
Comic-Con? Why does no one talk about it? So I'm just not good. I'm going to be at King Con, but if you're in New York City and you're not looking to go out of New York City, there is the Big Apple Con the same day, same weekend. Is it a 2-day show?
It might be, but it is the same. I mean, they're both
Definitely
on Saturday for sure.
Yeah.
So forget about Big Apple and Mike Carbo. Come to King Con, okay? This is, like it says, for the community, by the community. That's how you keep this thing going strong. And Gary's going to be at Big Apple, so you can't. I mean, he's going to be at King Con, so you can't go to Big Apple if you want to get good deals. You got to go to Gary.
Thor and Burninator. Negative test is good for 48 hours for New York Comic Con. So you're going to need 2 negative tests if you're covering.
I don't know.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Read the fine print. We're That's not experts on that.
I will actually be going to I don't know what you're doing this weekend. Mid-Hudson Comic Con is this weekend at the Civic Center in Poughkeepsie. I'm going to go. I'm not set up, but I'm going to go there, see what's going on, see if there's any good deals.
It's this weekend?
Yeah.
See, I don't think everybody doesn't realize that there is 3 versions of Very Gary. He has 2 clones because not only are we going to have an auction where we have to pack up everything, and I know Gary's got some other stuff, but he's also going to a show. I literally probably going to be like my weekends. Like he said, what are you doing this weekend? All I'm saying is auction and then the aftermath. Gary's got like 17 things planned. He's probably going to see 3 collections. He's probably driving to Oregon to go see a collection.
No,
I swear you have variants. You have your own variant. I know you do
that's
somewhere.
what it is. No, I've gotten down a pretty good system now for packing up books. So my books, and we are going to get into we are going to show some stuff for the auction. But the books that whoever wins or buys from me aren't going to go out till the following Friday because I'm actually going to be away. But yeah, I am going to go to that little show in Poughkeepsie. I won't be there probably more than 2 hours. Actually, I'm going with Ryan. I'm meeting him there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Speaking of Ryan, not to change the subject, but this is such a swell transition. It's almost like it was prepared.
Swell, underutilized word.
I purchased, I don't know if you saw that, but I bought his original for my Ronin variant.
I did.
Okay. To segue into, did you see the PCS Collectibles Ronin statue drop?
I did not.
Dude.
Do we have a picture of it?
I have it on my phone. I'll show it. There's 2 versions. Very expensive.
PCS Last Ronin?
Yep.
I mean,
hold on. So
let me see.
I mean, I guess I can bring up my computer and share the screen, right? But I'm
already ahead of you.
Right? Hold on, we'll focus.
Nice.
So here's the Ronin statue, right? That one is $880. But
here, throw that up.
What? Would you send it to me?
No, it's on the bottom.
Oh, I see. There you go. That one though, right there.
Hold on, let me change my screen. There we go. Better.
With the turtles.
The Supreme Edition.
The Supreme Edition.
That was like that.
1600.
Yeah.
I mean, it's essentially 4 statues, but
can you see that? Can you see that good?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's like the store. What was it? The Line Breakers cover from #1.
Yeah.
Were there in the background, which was an awesome cover. Not as good as Very Gary's, but
this was a great cover. I mean, how sick would that look on, set up with an original cover behind? Like, but there's the thing too. Look, there's the dimensions. It's not even 2 feet tall. It's 15 inches wide. The depth, 17.5 inches. It's deeper. It's obviously with the turtles. It's deeper than it is wide, but
which is crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know what to do with that, man. 1,600 is a lot of money.
Look at that.
That's sick.
Nice, man.
That's awesome.
That's really dope. Yeah, look how deep it is. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good picture right there. So it's cool.
Oh, the back is fantastic.
I don't know, man.
What are people saying in the chat? What do you guys think? Oh, people like it.
Yeah.
People are digging it.
I can't even put this guy's name up on the screen.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
It's gorgeous. So that was to segue into the Ronin statue.
All right,
we talked about King Khan, right? We talked about the Ronin stuff. I did want to talk about that. You didn't realize that, but I wanted to. Hey, Wayne Watts with the $5 super chat straight stole from Aaron Bartling. It was the Aaron Bartling, right? That's the cover.
Yes. Bartling? Yeah. There you go.
I'm sure he's getting money for that.
Yep.
He has to. Look at this guy.
The Comic Forge. Does somebody say the Comic Forge? I think I know what people want to talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the auction right now.
What's in line for the auction?
All right, first things first, auction. Okay, tomorrow night, guys. Tomorrow night, 7:00 Eastern on this channel. We are gonna be back for our auction. We took a 2-month hiatus because of Terrificon, but we're back. It will be me, it will be Jay, and it will be Matt. This will be Matt's final appearance as a special guest this year. We may get him back on an auction, but he may be, the man behind
Moderator Supreme.
The Moderator Supreme. That's right. So that's going to be Maddie's last appearance tomorrow. Maybe not. We'll see how the rest of the year goes. But as of right now, this will be Matt's last hurrah. We will not be doing it in September because of King Khan. We will not be doing an auction, but we are going to come back in October, and my man Erod will be here with Jay and myself. And if Jay can't make it, we'll get Maddie back on. October will be Erod. And then
I think Erod got his power fixed, right? So he should
has
be
his
good.
Power, his internet, everything's fixed. Everything is good. I actually just sent him 10 books to clean and press.
Nice.
10 more. So that will be October. November will be Gem. Gem will be back for November. Are you coming back for October to moderate, or are you just moderating?
If you want me to, I'll be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I always like to sneak in as a moderator. I throw up a buy now once in a while just to shake things up.
Hurt. Yeah, absolutely. Then we have Gem in November. That's actually going to be our final auction of the year. We only have 3 left. We have this one, we have October, we have November, but we do have something planned. I don't want to get into it too much because it's still extremely tentative. It's leaning towards it's going to happen, right? I mean, we're leaning towards it's going to happen, but we have something planned for right after Thanksgiving, not necessarily Black Friday weekend. I know TiVo usually does his auction actually Black Friday. We're not going to do that, but maybe the weekend after.
Yeah, maybe like that first week of December, right?
Right.
Weekend.
And the reason I don't like doing any of this kind of stuff in December, but we're going to make a little bit of a rule change here for this year, is because shipping is horrendous in December. Terrible.
Yep.
So I don't like dealing with the post office. It takes you guys super long to get your books. Sometimes they get lost or they're delayed, and I don't like it. But we do have a big thing for December. Should we just talk about it? Because it's probably going to happen.
I feel like if you either have to tell them or not, because there's you can't kind of tease it. I mean, as far as you've gone, you can't go anymore. So it's either stop now or just tell them what it is.
Here we go. Here's what's going to happen. This is all the way in December. This is the final event of the year. We will do a live Christmas spectacular like we did last year, right? Were you on that?
Sure, why not?
You were.
I think I was.
Giveaway. I think we all weren't. Didn't we have hats on?
Yeah.
Was Jem even on? I feel like we did. I feel like we did something.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Noah, great question, and I'm going to come right back. But while I see this, any news on your 9.8 exclusive slabs? They're at CGC. They are there. They are in. They're eventually going to be graded. So very frustrating for me. I'm sure it's very frustrating for all you guys who pre-ordered those. Very frustrating for me because I want to get you your books, and we're all at the mercy of CGC. So December, for the first time ever, we will be having on YouTube a live claim sale. Maybe an auction or two mixed in, but a live claim sale. And here's the cool part. Here's the part that I'm excited about. And you, Matt, you and I, we're going to have to really figure out the best way to do this. But it will be at my house, live on YouTube. Matty Forge will be here. Jay will be here. And we will have walls set up. So the camera will be flipped around. We'll have walls set up. We'll be doing our best Vanna White, showing the books.
This should be fun. That should be fun for us, if anything.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. We'll probably have a couple beers. We'll definitely say it's going to look like a very small comic convention in my room here. We will have walls set up. We will have books everywhere, slabs, raws. I don't want to say runs, but maybe some
we'll
runs.
See, we'll see what people want, but there's going to be big books. I know that.
There will be big books. There will be something for everyone. There will be something for everyone. There will be a range from like $30 to $40 all the way up to maybe we'll put an X-Men one up there. I don't know. A wide array. But that's going on for December. Literally all 2/3 of the Pressable Defects will be here with me in person. We're going to have a camera going one way, a camera coming another way. We're going to figure out the most efficient way and fun way, right, to do this. I already have lights on order. They're coming. I didn't even think about that. That'll be great.
Anybody can put on an auction or a claim sale, right? Anybody could sell books. Right. But if you sell books with the fun involved, I mean, that's what people come to see. You know, you want to have a smile on when you're spending your money. You know,
maybe the whole wall will fall over. Who knows? We've had incidents.
No, we don't need that. I'm sure we could come up with something better than that.
I hope not, but expect that for December. We're looking at the first weekend after Thanksgiving-ish, early December. So not Black Friday weekend, probably right after. Usually that is the first weekend of December. I don't know if Thanksgiving comes early or not.
I think it's late this year. I think it's towards the end this year.
Okay, so it definitely is going to be early December, and that will 100% be the last time to get books for the year here.
Yeah. It is. Oh no, there is. Oh no, yeah, it's the 25th. The first Saturday is the 4th of December, which is the following weekend. And
I would imagine we're going to do it on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
December
probably.
4th. My buddy's birthday, actually. So that's that. Now, before we get into the preview, is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Because that's really all I wanted to talk about.
Well, I want to talk about Spider-Man, but I feel like we're gonna spend like a decent amount of time on that. So maybe you want to do a little preview, or do you want to do like a little
preview
teaser? I mean, what are we doing? What are we?
I have literally everything right here.
What do you want to do? I'll follow your lead. How about that?
Okay, what do you guys want to see? You want to see any buy it nows, or you want to see any auction items? We'll just ask the chat.
Or do you want to see an auction? We could do an auction or two.
Or do you want to see an auction? Matt dropping a bomb right now. We can auction off books right now. The auction is tomorrow, Bronze Age Nerds, 7:00 Eastern until we get tired.
Why don't you put a banner on the bottom?
Oh, yeah. You know what?
Type it in.
Do that. All right. You take care of the chat. Can you see the chat?
Yeah. Yep, I got you. So they want to see everything. So let's see. I'm gonna just read some chat stuff out. So they want buy now, show the goods, auction, buy now, both. Michael the Beast is saying any Marvel horror or FF, maybe on both. Tommy Bo saying both. We got a Daredevil 1, somebody asking for.
I have FF. I don't know about you, but I have some FF stuff for tomorrow. Oh, I have quite a bit of FF stuff for tomorrow.
Yeah, you do.
I have a few. FF. All right, let me.
Bronze Age Nerd says right when his was scheduled. Sorry, pal.
Sorry.
I mean, it's not too late. You know, just push it back a little bit. Come hang out with us, and then
tomorrow.
Yeah, he said right when mine was scheduled tomorrow.
Back and forth.
Yeah,
that's fine. People can go back and forth.
We don't always have what you want to buy up on the screen, right? Go check out Bronze Age Nerd when you're not watching us.
That's it.
Somebody putting in a start line already. There's going to be a lot of Master of Kung Fu tomorrow coming from me. I know that. I'm going to show you some stuff. Gem Min in the house.
How's this? That's not a banner. Wait, you want me to do this? How's that?
There you go. You got both going.
How's that?
Except we're not postponed
to
the 29th.
Hold on.
Put the other one back.
Auction.
We have Ghost Rider going. I know I have Green Lanterns going. Maybe Gary has Batman going. We're going to show you some stuff here. Amazing Murfinator just wants a beer or 5.
Of course he does.
Who else? What
else
we got
show something, here? Matt. Go ahead.
Ditko Spidey. You want to just start showing stuff?
Show whatever's going on.
What's the first book in the box? Ooh.
There you go.
One of those going. This is a really high grade. I'll just start flipping, kind of, I guess, right? I mean, let me slide this over.
How's that? Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. auction.
There you go. First Wrecking Crew. First full Wrecking Crew. Nice little MCU spec. A ton of spec, guys.
Gem's in the house. Gem is here. What's up, Gem? Gem, we already talked about you for what? November. November is Gem. Pull some of that stuff out of there, Matt. Show some people.
First Razor Fist. I got a couple of those going. I know that's a super hot book right now with the Shang-Chi movie coming out. Everyone knows this. We know Is this 31? Oh, it's 31. But we know this just got super hot.
I have that in a 9.8. Should we throw that up tomorrow?
People start talking about that. We got some of those going. Of course, you know Riri's making an appearance.
You know what? I don't have the Razor Fist.
You don't have the Razor Fist.
I have this.
Oh, okay, that's Death Dealer. I don't have that going. So perfect.
So this is going tomorrow night.
Yep. A lot of Submariner going. Oh, wait a minute. That's an MCU spec. Gargantos, rumored or kind of slightly, I don't want to say confirmed, but all but confirmed for a Doctor Strange 2, I believe.
Dark
we got
Scarlet
a lot of Moon Knight.
Michael Baker. I have some of that. The Dark Scarlet Witch is what? West Coast Avengers, right?
Gem, I'm Razor Fist. Yeah, West Coast Avengers 55 or 56.
I don't know what I did with those. There's like 2, 3 in a row, right? That whole little arc. I put them somewhere. I don't know where the hell they went.
First Midnight Man confirmed for the Moon Knight series. Whew. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff going here.
So I think this is my bet. A lot of spec stuff going for tomorrow. Dude, I have one of those. I have one of those for tomorrow.
Nice.
Somebody's going to get a deal because those are expensive.
Yeah. So, auction. Hey, whatever it goes for, it goes for.
Same. Mine's this is auction. The best. Not a buy it now.
This is the best lot, I think, I have. Just because it's all, like, you just get Riri out of the way.
Hold on. Let me get you over here. There you go.
So this is her first when she takes over Invincible Iron Man, and this is the first time you see her as Ironheart on the cover. But this is the 1 in 10 steampunk. This goes for good money. I forgot that I left the price tags on these. So maybe we won't show all of them, but we have the Ironheart, her first series, the Ramos. Let me see what else is on here. The Ramos variant. And then how about a second print of her first cameo / appearance? Invincible Iron Man, second print.
Right? 9
is the big one.
7.
But this is all one lot. I'm putting this all together.
Yeah, that's talk about. And I don't even know. Would you even consider that spec anymore? Like, she's confirmed.
No, she's confirmed for Black Panther. The actress is confirmed. She's in Black Panther. So she might come before that, but she's definitely in Black Panther.
What she said. All right, that's twice now.
Somebody said.
Let's see. How about you want to sell it? You want to do a buy it now? So for you guys who haven't come to any of these auctions, let's give you a preview of how it works. How's that?
Could do that.
You want to put something up for auction real quic?
Yeah, we could do that.
Buy it now. What do you want to do?
So, somebody's asking for a Mephisto. The people are back on the Mephisto train.
I don't even have one.
Is Gem still in here? Because we need to know.
Gem Fisto. There he is.
Is Gem Fisto still here? Because we need to know. Is Doctor Strange confirmed to be Mephisto? Because Gem knows. Gem knows.
Let me tell you, Matt and Gem, you might think about this. So you guys, myself and Gem, we've done, I would think, a very good job with breaking the Disney Plus shows down. I had a great time doing Loki. I thought we did great with Falcon Winter Soldier, and essentially our WandaVision coverage got really, really, really noticed. That was a big deal. So should we start breaking down trailers? I feel like this Spider-Man trailer was so good. We could have had a whole show about it. You could do an hour, and just talked about the trailer.
You could do an hour, that easily, 45 minutes, no problem. Yeah, one more day. There you go. Yeah, that's what everybody's thinking. Did we show any buy it now? Did you show any buy it nows?
I didn't show anything. I just showed the one.
Good. Yeah, I was hogging up all the camera time. I got excited. Good.
We talked about somebody. Was it Chinmo asked about Fantastic Four?
I think the Beast.
Oh, Michael.
For horror and Fantastic Four.
So I've got this for a buy it now tomorrow.
Whew.
This is a big one.
Jesus.
So we've got that going. I have to remember that actually has a chipped.
Mike Sharkey. I'm hearing great things. People that saw the premiere were just blown away by Shang-Chi and how they did the Fight scenes, I'm hearing that it's going to shatter expectations from what we saw in the trailers. So
very excited for Shang-Chi. I've got Eternals 1, 2, and 3 all graded for individual buy it nows. But you know what I'm thinking, Matt? Individual, but I may drop them all at the same time and do a discount if you take all 3.
I mean, why not?
Right? So I've got that.
I would.
And then, I mean, here's a big one.
Yeah, Jem saying he heard Shang-Chi was absolute fire.
This is a big book right now. So this will be a buy it now.
If you buy that now, I feel like you will be so happy in like a year that you bought that.
Do?
You know?
I don't want to change the subject, but you got between Jem talking about it and everything. We should all try to see Shang-Chi as quick as possible. And what if we did a breakdown on that?
We could. I mean, I talked to Jay and Guy. Obviously, I would include you, but you're like so far away. I doubt we can all make it happen together, but you're more than welcome to come. So go Thursday night because the theaters by us, they premiere at Thursday night.
Yeah, mine do Thursdays as well.
Okay.
I can't drive an hour down there.
No, I know.
Is it an AMC too much. Theater?
You never know. To the moon, apes.
If it's an AMC theater, maybe I'll come down there. And guys, just so you know, I don't have just super expensive buy it nows. I have some buy it nows like $100, 125, 175. Yeah, see, Jem's gonna see it right away.
Yeah, I mean, the earliest you could see it, I think. Maybe if you're in New York City, well, not even New York City. Those days are probably over.
The earliest.
Thursday's the earliest you could see it, probably 6 o'clock. Yeah.
Fallen Hero, $2 super chat. I have a wedding tomorrow. Sell now, Matt.
We're gonna sell some stuff.
Nows. Throw two, but you have 2 buy it nows.
I mean, I have these going up, but I think I have a raw. Maybe we could do an auction.
Let's do an auction right now. Go ahead.
These are kind of hot, but no. Let me show you some buy. These will be for tomorrow's. I have 2 of these.
Michael Emery's dog is getting neutered on opening day of Shang-Chi.
I don't think we'll do that tonight. No.
What do you got there in your hand? Do you know I
got an NYX3 number 8.
I have that going for a buy it now tomorrow as well.
What did I say? Number 8, NYX3 9.8. Sorry.
Well,
we'll have to coordinate. We'll have to coordinate on that before the show then.
Yep.
I got an Immortus. First Immortus.
You doing that? Are you selling that right now?
Here we go.
Sell something right now, for the love of God.
All right. Buy it now. First Phantom X. New X-Men 128. I'm going to say 300 plus shipping, so 315.
315. If anyone wants this, just type in claim.
Cheaper than anything that you got up on eBay right now. Everything that I have is cheaper than eBay. As far as this afternoon, everything is a good amount less than what you could find on eBay, combined with the shipping and all that. Except on the super hot books, I'm like right below eBay.
Matt, you accept what? PayPal, Venmo,
and Zelle. Yeah.
That's me too.
PayPal less resort, please. I can't with PayPal anymore. So, yeah, 300 plus shipping, so 315 ship. First Phantom X. Yeah, sells for 350 exactly. Yeah, they sell for 350 all the time. I mean, you go on eBay right now, you can't buy it for less than 350. So, I think it's a good price. It's not super hot right now because obviously everybody's worried about all the other stuff, but that's when you buy the stuff. You buy stuff like that before it gets hot, not after. You buy the dip. You got to buy the dip. You buy the dip. Jem Min has some choice words for PayPal. He does. Is that a word? Looks like one. All right, so we'll do another one. Nobody's want that. So how about MCU spec? Not confirmed. Not confirmed, but pretty decently rumored for She-Hulk. This is the Wrecker. First appearance of the Wrecker, Thor 148. Let me tell you, 8.0s on this book have sold for over 600. How about we do 575? Shipped. Fuck, I was gonna say plus shipping, but 575 shipped. Yeah, good thing I'm here. If you go, I think the last one sold for over 6, and everything on eBay is above 7. So I'm not trying to be greedy. Somebody else can get this. This appears in She-Hulk, as far as we know. First appearance of the Wrecker. And of course, I mean, just a dope Silver Age Thor. I mean, Thor 148. I mean, it's an 8.0. Silver Age 8.0 book with a first appearance in here that's happening in the MCU. So there you have it, guys. Now, if anybody wants, let me know. Buy the sizzle, not the steak. That's right, Jem. What do you got? People are looking for something else. So go ahead. What do you got?
Should I do an auction or buy it now?
Whatever you want. Do an auction. Well, let's get some auction? Let's get some juices flowing because nobody's biting yet. They don't want to. They want to see what else is. I mean, at Crazy Eddie price, I feel like both of those are a decent amount off what you can get them for, but it's all right. I got more.
Come back tomorrow night.
I'm coming back tomorrow.
All right, here we go. Let's do a quick auction, guys. This is going to be a Marvel book. You've probably seen this before. This is Iron Fist #1. This is probably about a 5.0. I'm going to put myself here. Probably about a 5.0. It is complete with the Marvel value stamp. Just start the bidding at $5. It's going to be $9 shipping. It will come in a nice, what the hell are those boxes? Gemini. A nice Gemini thing. I take PayPal, Venmo, and Zelle. PayPal obviously is my third choice, just like Matt. But you can start the bidding at $5 if anybody wants this. Iron Fist #1.
25 to Tom.
I don't even see it.
Yeah, this is a super undervalued book. We're gonna all wish we had this in our collection eventually. Chinmo knows. Page count someone's calling for. It is complete, Gary said.
It is complete with the Marvel value stamp.
I can't highlight, so I'll just keep an eye on I'll keep an eye on the Tommy Vo to 100. $5 increment, guys. If you guys don't know how this works, essentially you throw a number in the chat. If you throw a bid out there, you're committing to buying the book. So you're going to pay for shipping. Everything's getting shipped priority. We take care of everything. Good.
I'll cover shipping now. We're at $100. I'll cover the shipping,
there you go.
Tommy.
Gary ships everywhere. So obviously he'll adjust for shipping. If you are outside the United States, just let him know. And there you go. So we're at 100 from Tom Vo.
Should we don't have the clock or anything.
I know. Well, I'm not, I'm a guest tonight. I don't have controls.
I know, yeah.
It's all right. We're only doing 1 or 2 of these, right? No Bitcoin.
Yeah. We're just gonna. This is just a little preview. I have one more.
Like the B says, make sure you're on live chat.
Yep.
What's up, Shadow Threat?
All right. Let's put you have anything there to keep count?
Yeah, my
20
phone.
seconds.
I have breaking news, but we'll do it in the next 20 seconds.
Yes, 20 seconds
breaking
from now
news.
We'll do any bids that come in. I mean, I'm
Leg
sure
time,
everyone in here has been in the auction before, so we don't.
I see some new names.
Sniping.
I see some new names.
Do you? So basically, if any bids come in while the clock is coming down to the wire, we just restart the clock to 30 seconds. Was it 20 or 30? I don't remember. It's been
30.
2 months. 30, right?
30.
Because there is everybody's lag is a little different, and everybody
Winner Tommy. Ding ding ding.
Diligence. We good here? Tommy, you want this book for $100?
Tommy wins
it's
it.
Yours.
Tommy wins it. Guys, this is just the preview. Auction is tomorrow night. So breaking news, you want it?
Wait. Tommy, I got to hit you up with my PayPal info.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Should be in there, right?
No.
You have your little you have the little signs in there.
I have this. There it is. There it is, Tommy. But you got to do me a favor, my man. Please remember to send a follow-up email address with your shipping information. Make sure you write that you won Iron Fist #1 and your YouTube name. Put all that stuff in an email. This book is going out to you as soon as I can, which is either tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah. And we'll go. Obviously, we're gonna go over all the. What's up, Davis? We're gonna go over all the rules tomorrow night, but we're just doing a little. Yeah, there you go.
Here, let's show people. Let's show some super chat too. Larry M, great show, $4.99 super chat. Should we do a little super chat?
Something.
We usually do a lot of this stuff during the auction.
Give him a little something.
Let's do. I love this one. Let's do. You know what? Let's do this one.
As a thank you for that super chat, Mary's gonna take you on a date. Not this Mary. Very Mary.
We don't have anything. Yeah, we did. Wait. Hold on. Hot day.
There you go. Yes,
that
nothing in the notes. Tom, you know what, Tommy? You see on this. Let me just put this in here. Go ahead, Matt. Let's drop the news there. I don't know what it is.
It has to do with you. Yeah. And it has to do with something people just asked about. So the coworker, aka Roger Levesque's neighbor, Levesque. So I finally got this back from a CGC, the Very Gary last Ronin exclusive. You just got it. 9.8.
Nice. Congratulations.
So those are coming in hot. I know somebody just asked about that, right?
What?
Somebody just asked about that, right?
No, they were asking about the Something is Killing the Children.
Oh, okay. There you go. Then I totally messed that up.
You did.
I thought we were talking about, you know what? I was giving bad information. I'm not going to release his name. But it's somebody else from the Defects. So it only leaves 2 people. All right. Should we auction one off? Should we auction this off?
Yeah. Just make sure, Tommy, you send via friends and family. If you're sending whatever you do, don't put anything in any of the notes, and then just send that follow-up email to the same address, and I'll get your book out to you tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll do one more. We'll do one more. All right. So everybody seen the news this week that Jake Gyllenhaal will be starring in the adaptation of Oblivion Song, awesome comic from Image. This was hot for a little while. Now it's mega hot because you got a superstar attached to it. So why not? This is a 9.8 contender. Like I had 3. I sent 2 to CGC. I wish I sent all 3, but the first 2 came back 9.8s. Those will be up for tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna have them around $250. That's what they're going for on eBay right now. It literally goes up every 5 minutes. So let's start it at $1. This is the standard version, not the pink. Cover A, like? Jake Gyllenhaal starring in Oblivion Song. Actually, he's producing it as well. So start at $1. 9.8 contender. Send this to CGC. They're going for $250 at 9.8 right now. So you know what you're getting in this. I wouldn't say it was a 9.8 contender. $5.
You know what?
There you go.
This is what we do too. Let me
give him the clock.
Yeah. Here you go. So usually what happens is after the 2 minutes, you see the clock on the bottom. I'm sorry. Let me take the ticker off for now.
Why don't you give me the big screen?
Oh yeah. I'm really good at this. Hold on.
You're good. It's just a warm up for tomorrow night.
This is all practice. So what happens is we got 125 to John Big Daddy Ross.
I think it was a mistake on that. We'll let him confirm. But
John Big Daddy Ross, we're gonna leave Chase ahead at $25. John, you can put your bid in one more time.
Yeah,
so what's going to happen here is as the 2 minute clock,
as
the 2 minute clock winds down, as soon as it ends, we do put 30 seconds on the clock, and that's the final 30 seconds. Any bids that come in during that 30 seconds resets back to 30 seconds. This is how it works for you guys who've never come to the auction before.
So right now the high bid is 25. John Big Daddy, I believe that was a mistake, so we're going to stick to it at 25 because I'm just going to tell you that's way too much money to pay for this book right now. Not going that crazy yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, it ain't a $25 book anymore, but it's not 125 yet. But like I said, 9.8 contender for sure. No doubt about it. I would be surprised if it didn't come back, but crazier things have happened. So
Peter Porker, the Something is Killing the Children. They are all at CGC just waiting to be graded. It's just going to be a while, but they're all there. They made it safe and sound. 30 seconds. Paul Pittman, you were in the lead. $9 shipping on this?
Yeah, $9 shipped. Jake Gyllenhaal starring and producing Oblivion Song. So he superstar attached to it. We know what happens. Instantly catches fire. So
we got 8, 7 seconds.
Great deal right now. No mistake, he says.
All right, well, come back with another bid. You want me to use the 125? It is a hammer drop. Matt, what do you want?
Oop. I know John. I could talk to him. Offline. I mean, he's saying no mistake. Chase is still bidding.
Well, we've got 30 seconds. John, let's get one more bid in there from you just to confirm. Whatever you want.
It is a 9.8 contender. 100%, John.
Tommy Vo,
right.
you probably
I don't
have...
think I don't think anybody's going to beat 125. I'll talk to John offline. And
well, he's asking again, 9-8 contender.
100%. I mean, I'm not going to waver off of that. Like, it's not even a question in my mind that this is a contender. Clearly, CGC can grade it at whatever they want, but in my eyes, this to me, it would come back a 9-8. If I were sending it, that's what I would expect. I'm not guaranteeing it, of course. I'm not the one grading it, so...
All right.
Yeah,
so
I mean, he's the high bid, so...
He's Big Daddy. Just put in your bid one more time. John. All right, John's in at 50. As for Tommy Vo, you're probably typing my email in wrong. So I just put it back in because you shouldn't have to get my information for PayPal. It's probably because the email is wrong. So try it one more time.
Yeah, John, listen, I don't mind making $125, but we want to be fair to everybody,
Let me put 30 seconds
we're not, on the clock. Thank you for the bid. I appreciate it. But I know you, so I don't want to sway you the wrong way.
All right, it's good now. Tommy Vo, thank you. All right, we've got...
Where are we at? I can't even see the chat.
Hold on. I see the chat.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk, John. Don't worry.
Eric Weinbender. Eric, Gary, I've been a subscriber since you were on the brown couch, my casting couch there. Just stopping to say good work with the channel. Good luck to the bidders tonight. Eric, thank you. Tomorrow's the actual auction. We have 10 seconds remaining.
A stain-free casting couch.
To follow up you. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That is John's book.
Yeah, John.
Boy, what a mess.
I mean, John dropping hammers on people, and he just totally caught me off guard.
Me too.
But he's a friend, so I couldn't let him go out like that. But that's all good. Like, people are probably like, "Are you out of your mind? Why are you making him bid less?" Well, because we're part of the community. Want to do the right thing here.
Angel Johnson wants to know who's more beautiful, Mary J. or Alicia Keys. I like Alicia Keys.
That is a tough question.
I don't think there's a wrong answer there, though. Right?
That is a tough question. I mean, are we going back to Mary J's prime? I mean...
Ooh. I don't know.
Let me see. John?
Waiting on Tommy's follow-up email with your YouTube name, your what you won, which was that Iron Fist, and your shipping address. Yes, auction's done. Tomorrow night is the real auction. We will be running a lot smoother tomorrow night. So that's that. What do you think? Should I just toss up a buy it now real quick?
Yeah, throw up a buy it now.
I got this Mad Love 9.0.
Okay.
I got 150 on it. I'll cover shipping.
Oof. Jesus. All right, somebody's got to buy it now. I mean, between the three books, all three books are like 15-20% less than you can buy them right now. So
I didn't get your follow-up email. There it is. Boom. Tommy, thank you so much.
Got it. Tommy is all set.
Tommy's got the Iron Fist. So 150, I'll cover shipping. Anywhere in the U.S., Canada, will split shipping. Tommy, you're all set.
Anyone for the buy it now? Yeah, I'm still alive, DP Fitness. It was close, though. This is how you do an auction preview.
Some more stuff, too?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
First, Calypso. We know that got hot. Going to be in Craven.
I've got a first Purple Man going tomorrow.
Undervalued book right there.
Anthony Debo, no, I'm not selling any of my ASM 50s quite yet. Oh, tomorrow. My video tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, what are you doing?
My speculation list, my raw book.
Ooh. That's why you had me on tonight.
Yeah, that's why you were the one who put that video out. You and I talked about it, and you said go for it. So
I liked your slab. I can't wait to watch the raw.
Yeah,
I love watching the different perspectives, right? And you put it perfectly. The different perspectives is like so important because you see like what one side's doing and another side, and you're like, oh, that makes sense, but that also makes sense. So it lets you formulate what you want to focus on because you can't buy everything, right?
No,
you can't. So
No.
Silver Age Spidey?
Is, you watch your preview of speculation. There's channels out there that do a lot of speculation, more than you guys do, but like that is their channel, right?
Right.
So you can see stuff from those kind of channels. You could see this. I won't do another speculation video like this probably for I don't know how long. And you just get everybody's ideas, you get everyone's reasons, you get everyone's assumptions, and because that's what all this is, right? Assumptions, speculation.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's not a scoop, right? We don't,
no.
Gary, Pressable, we don't scoop things. We are speculating. We are making a best guess at what will happen based on facts, history, and comic knowledge, right? Sometimes we get it right. Sometimes we get it wrong. Thankfully,
I've been wrong.
We've been luckier. I'm just going to call it luck because a lot of times sometimes it's just a matter of flipping a coin. And we've got a lot of stuff right recently. So we don't get it all right, but it's fun to do.
This is a 2-0 Echo Comics.
People are excited. I don't think people are ready to spend tonight, but
no.
People are excited for tomorrow. A lot of people are saying they're waiting for tomorrow. They want to see the whole Wolverine 1. I got both. Frank Miller and his soul.
I know you've got one of these tomorrow.
I got a 6-0 slab.
Okay, and I have a raw. So want something for everyone.
There you go.
I'll tell you.
Does Gary have a preferred book to throw during an auction?
That book. I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm going to throw tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. That Immortus book, I believe has room. I don't want to get into it because I don't want people 100%. To think I'm hyping up a book that we're going to sell, but they never said Immortus. It's He Who Remains, right? So
it was clearly, like for comic book fans, it was clearly Immortus. There's 100% certainty that's Immortus, right?
Yep.
Down every piece of clothing was Immortus.
Other than the hat.
Correct. He didn't have that, right? Do we see another iteration of him? It sounds like we are going to get multiple Kang iterations, and he's one of the most important. He's not in a ton of stories, but he has really important role in storylines that are currently happening in the MCU. So we'll see.
Tom, who's hosting Hawkeye recap shows? Awesome question. We haven't really discussed it. I don't know. It's something worth discussing.
I definitely want to. I definitely want to partake because I feel like it's going to be a really good show, and we get to see Kingpin in it. I think.
Now, is that confirmed?
Yes, like pretty damn close to confirmed. Inside sources confirmed, not by Marvel. Clearly, I believe it though.
Well, let me ask you: are these the same inside sources that said Mephisto and Omega Red were coming?
This is okay. So me, Jay, and Guy found this out about 4 months ago, 3 to 4 months ago, from somebody that is almost always right. Once they tell me something, they're like, "Okay, I got this info. Can't share it, but here's what's happening." They haven't been wrong yet. And then it came out to kind of YouTube, right? People started reporting on it, and the 3 or 4 people that reported on it, they were very confident on it too. So I believe you get Kingpin and Hawkeye. I would say I'm 90% on it.
Comic Toby 420 to $2 super chat. Do you have a copy of Blue Marvel #1 for how much? I see one back there. You're not selling that, are you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're waiting for that character to pop. What up, Art? Chemist? ASM 50s. Now people want to know, is ASM 50 coming?
No. No names. I think the director said in the behind the scenes that it isn't Immortus, but the references to him with the clothes is intentional. I like it. I dig it.
That's the same way as the writer for WandaVision saying that she's never heard of Mephisto.
That was BS.
So I don't fucking believe. Sorry, I cursed on Gary's channel. I don't believe anything they say in these interviews. If you've learned, they completely rope-a-dope everything because they want you to believe Mephisto's not coming. I'm not saying he is, but if he does, it's because they wanted you to believe he wasn't. It's the greatest. It's the greatest trick the devil ever pulled, right? Convinced the world he didn't exist. So,
Michael Sharkey, Anthony, talking to Mr. Debo. Vendors seem to hold back key issues as they don't want to lose money by selling too quick. I spoke to several vendors who felt they got burned and lost money. Interesting times. Michael, I have a story about this. You ready for this, Matt? You may have heard this before. I bought a collection 3 years ago. Here you go. 3 years ago, I bought it. Oh man, it might have been a little bit longer than
just under 3 years.
Anyway,
you're talking about the Yonkers?
No. I bought no. I bought a collection. I bought like 20 to 25 slabs. I paid a lot of money. At that time, I paid like $2,200 for all these books, and that was a lot of money to me. I mean, it is a lot of money, $2,200. So I was hoping to recap my stuff and turn a profit very quickly. I had a first appearance of Mysterio in a 5.0. I remember selling that for like $500, thinking, this is amazing. This is awesome. I just got $500. First Mysterio, good price, fair price, but working my way to turn a profit on the entire collection. Literally 2 weeks later, Mysterio comes out as a confirmed villain for Spider-Man. So it happens.
You can't win them all. It's impossible to time everything.
I don't beat myself up for it. I made my couple bucks. We moved on. But when you have so many books, you can afford to hold some back and wait on them to try to move them at their peak.
Yeah, usually that's what I try to do. This month, I decided to put up a lot of books that characters are either confirmed or heavily rumored that have not appeared yet, because I want people to buy before the appearance, right? Because we have smart viewers, right? So they know once it appears, once that character appears, that is the peak of the book. So I'm getting rid of a lot of books characters that were almost positive are coming. So hopefully you buy it from me, and then you have it either for your PC. Great. You bought it before the peak, or you could turn around and sell it a year from now when it's even higher. That's what I'm hoping. So
yeah. John, all right. You have anything else you want to show? I could show a couple more books.
Good.
You know what? You want me to show some more Fantastic Four?
Yeah. And now I want to spend like 2 minutes talking about Spider-Man trailer.
All right. Yeah, because we're coming up to an hour. So here's one lot tomorrow, guys. I've got Fantastic Four 15 and 18 in one lot.
Dude, wow. I can't tell you how long I've been trying to buy a Super Scroll.
That's a Super Scroll. It's low grade. It's a 0.5, but
that's a great book.
They're going together tomorrow.
That's a really undervalued book.
Hell yeah. Big time. Actually, in the video where I bought this book in the collection, I talk about that.
Yeah, it's super, super undervalued. Under 20, FF, Silver Age, major character.
Let's see. Here, I've got...
Ditko Spidey, yeah, sandwiches. I think I have some going.
Here's three big ones. You ready? This is going tomorrow. First Spider-Woman. We've got this going tomorrow. First Gambit. All auctions. And we've got first Nightwing. All auctions
Nightwing's
tomorrow
hot.
night.
Nightwing's hot. Titan Season 3. Season 3. Speaking of which, I'll just end up showing all the books I have.
I only showed a few. Oh, there you go.
I got more. Don't worry. And we don't know anything that Jay's bringing, so.
No, right. Comic Toby with the $2 super chat. Blue Marvel is very strong and ethnic like me. Well, there you go.
All righty then.
Great.
Sometimes you got to read them before.
I don't know. Damn it, Uncle Frank.
UF. Asking the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else I have going tomorrow, Matt? How about this?
Oh, man.
I'm bringing some big stuff tomorrow.
You are. I think we all are, to be honest with you. I have monster books. I have good value books that are going to keep going up. You're going to get a lot of everything. Some new names. Some buy it nows that we were just throwing up tonight. First Wrecker, Silver Age Thor, 148. First Phantom X, New X-Men, 128. These are on sale right now. 2 out of maybe the 8 buy it nows that I have. If you're interested, let me know.
Frank, that Nightwing as is probably about an 8.0, but it has a spine indent that can be pressed out.
Shuri and Riri. You got a lot of that going tomorrow, Emerald, for sure.
So
What's the info on the Red Hood? The Red Hood will be an auction tomorrow. I think it's around a near mint. It's around a near mint minus. I'll definitely say it beforehand. It'll start at $1, and whoever has the last bid gets it for whatever price it is.
I usually start everything at $5 or $1 or whatever, and I have 20 buy it nows tomorrow. I have 20 auction items tomorrow. Matt, you have, I don't know how many buy it nows, but you have roughly 20 auctions.
I think I'm right around 20. I could always grab something. I might be at 1 or 2 short. And then
we don't even know if we'll get through 20 because we have Jay, who's somewhere around 20, and now we have 60 rounds to go through. We have over 30 to 40 buy it nows. We have to, right?
I have 8.
I have 20 alone.
Yeah, I have 8 going. So I don't think Jay has any. Maybe 1.
All right. So there you go.
That's it.
Let's get into Spidey, and then we'll get out of here. So go ahead, Matt.
Yeah. I know we've been waiting a really long time for this trailer. I don't know if people don't care anymore. I clearly did. I thought it didn't disappoint. It was everything I wanted to see. I didn't want to see too much, but I wanted to see enough to make it worth the wait, and I think they nailed the trailer. I mean, I don't think it matters, but they did. Yeah. Sinister 6 coming, clearly. I mean, they showed 4 out of the 6, I believe. Yeah, there you go. I have a couple of those, but I'm not ready to get those underway yet.
I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? Should I put this in the auction tomorrow? And I'm like, I'm just going to get it graded. It has a detached front and back cover. Let's just see what happens. What's it going to come back? A 1? And then
it's a tough book. We talked about that today. Super hard grade book to find in, I want to say above a 3. It starts to get pricey after a 3.
So, and if you guys have watched a lot of my videos, I talk about this at nauseum. These older Silver Age square bound books are really difficult to get in high grade. Think of it, Silver Surfer 3, for all the early Silver Surfers, especially number 3 with the red cover with Mephisto. 4, that's a little bit tricky too. Well, this is Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1, 1964, and it has the white cover. I have found these things 3 times, I believe, and every time is worse than the next. They just very difficult book to get in high grade, even mid grade, right, Matt? Come on.
I'm telling you, I have a 4.0, and it took work for me to get that 4.0. It wasn't just like, oh yeah, buy a 4.0, and there's not a lot of them out there that are, that are reasonably priced above, like I said, 2.5. After that, they just start getting nuts.
You know what I was going to talk to? We were talking on the phone today, and we were talking about Dr. Octopus, obviously. Wouldn't it be cool if some of these characters, maybe not all of them, let's assume Green Goblin is in fact William Dafoe. Let's assume Sandman. Let's assume all the characters they teased are coming back, right? Wouldn't it be cool if some of them didn't go back to their multiverse and now we have that Doc Ock in the MCU or that Lizard? You can get rid of Electro and get a new one. I'd like to see a new Green Goblin too. I loved William Dafoe, loved him, but you and I have talked. It's not about the Green Goblin as much as it's about Norman Osborn.
100%. I am throwing my chips in on that.
Me too. You will find out in tomorrow's video that I have thrown in on the Norman Osborn and Green Goblin, but almost mostly Norman Osborn. I don't think we're going to see an MCU Green Goblin for a very long time, if at all. Maybe this is our sample. This is it right here.
Yeah, I think you get Norman for a decent amount of time. Hobgoblin. I think you see Norman and maybe just Hobgoblin, and maybe the MCU never sees Green Goblin.
Totally possible.
I don't think William Dafoe stays in as Norman. I mean, Davis, I think that would be cool.
I wouldn't be disappointed in that because Dafoe is amazing. But I don't know. I think we're going to get a younger Tony Stark at like a Robert Downey Jr. when he played Iron Man, the first Iron. I think we're going to get somebody in their early to mid 40s.
I think that's what you need, right?
Yeah.
That's what started phase 1. Right? Phase 1 started because we had an amazing actor that took on there is no other Tony Stark. I can't even read Iron Man in comics without hearing Robert Downey Jr.'s voice in my head.
Oh yeah.
He is Iron Man. Done. So they need that again. They need a strong presence, and maybe it's on like the heel side, hero, anti-hero, villain, like someone that we don't really know who they are. Clearly, we know Norman, but the movies will tell a different story. I think you're going to see that. They need just a person, not a character. They need just a human being with a name, as opposed to a superhero or supervillain.
Yeah. So
for a little while,
Peter Porker, I legitimately had this conversation with Jem like 2 years ago. I remember standing in front of my shed outside of my driveway.
You told me this. Yeah.
Talking to Jem, saying, look, I don't know I think we're going to get a street level and a cosmic story arc, the Annihilation, if you will, and the Dark Avengers. We had this conversation. I don't know if Jem remembers it. Comic Toby 420, do you take a loss on any of your sales? Oh, during the auction? I'm sure sometimes. I don't even pay attention. I'm sure it happens, right, Matt? I mean, some lots go for less than we expect, and
I guess that's a different right. There's two ways to answer it. Like sometimes a book that's probably worth 150 has gone for $75, but it doesn't mean that I lost money on it, because a lot of the books I try to buy when they're $1, $5, that. But have I spent $40 of a book and got 30 back? Yeah, it's happened to me once or twice.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't happen often, but sometimes you throw down on the wrong book and it never takes off. Yeah, sure.
Jem remembers the conversation. That was right when there were rumors that I think the Annihilation omnibus was being reprinted, and we were talking about that. Stell, I will be set up at New York Comic Con this year. But before we get out of here, let's talk one more time, Matt. One more time about the next show. King Khan. This will be in Jersey, September 25th. Guys, take a screenshot on your phone. Take a screenshot. Then you have all the information. Actually, let me take this off. There you go. Now you can take a screenshot. And essentially, this is it. You can buy your early bird tickets. It will enter you in an auction or a raffle, not an auction, to win some stuff, I believe, right? I lost you.
Yeah, sorry, I was reading a message. Early bird, you get entered into a nice raffle. There's some cool stuff they're giving away, so definitely check it out. It's $15. It gets you in the door, and you get entered in a raffle. So they're available right now. You can go IG, or there's a website. I believe there's a website.
KingKhanShow, I think.com. I think.
Let me find it real quick. But here's one thing that I got like 3 times today. I got 3 different people ask me today, and all people like I respect in the community, like that I know, that asked, is Miles going to be in Spider-Man? This must be circulating like crazy right now. I don't think we are. That's just my gut, and based on nothing else. I think there's just too much other stuff going on. What do you think?
That is not Marvel's MO.
No.
They don't. Now, granted, this is a little bit different, but you got to realize, think of all the Marvel movies. When do they ever introduce a ton of new characters? They don't. And essentially, we're not getting any new characters in this movie, right? Maybe. Do we get a Hobgoblin? Point. Maybe with Ned lead, right? With Ned, maybe. I don't know. I will say this.
That's a good point. Unless Mephisto.
I will say this. What?
Unless we get Mephisto.
I don't even want to hear the M word.
I know.
It would be a really... And they don't go into origin stories really anymore too much, Marvel, but it would be a great way to bring Miles in and not have to tell the story, like an origin story. Granted, they brought Peter Parker in, and it was 1 or 2 sentences, and he told his entire origin story to Ned. If you remember that, it was like, well, you just got bit by a spider, Toby 420, do you sell Marvel Legends figures? I do not. I don't. Fallen Hero is saying to hit him up on IG. So that's it. I am very, very excited. We're going to talk about this a lot, Matt. You and I. I'm very, very excited for Spider-Man. I'll tell you what, right now, the Spider-Man trailer got me more excited for Spider-Man than I already was. But I still say, you and I say, it's all about Eternals right now.
That it is. That's the future of the MCU.
Eternals.
It's going to set up a lot. I'm going to call set up either one or the other or both. Mutants, Atlantis. If I had to pick one, I would say mutants are going to be mentioned in Eternals. It's the foundation for what we're going to see. I'm telling you, it's
one thing that I've noticed online on Instagram too, and we do have to get out of here. I have to get to bed. I have to wake up at 5:30. But everyone is shocked at the mention of Celestials and Galactus. Like, guys, we've already heard Celestials back at the second Guardians movie. Like,
nowhere.
Right. What about the first Guardians movie? The head of the Celestial, right? Nowhere. We've already known they are coming. We already know they existed. So that's not new news. Now, it would be new news to actually see one in the flesh, right? Actually, Ego was a Celestial, wasn't he? I don't remember if he was a Celestial.
Yeah, they might have said that. I don't, yeah, maybe you're right. In the MCU, I'm not sure if they said that in the MCU, but I think they did. I don't
remember because I really did not like the second Guardians.
Yeah, it was,
not that great.
Man, Eternals, yeah, but now we know we're gonna find out how important Celestials are to the Marvel universe, right?
Yeah.
Forget about the MCU, but just the Marvel universe.
Davis Ryder, great point here. This is huge.
Yes.
This is why me and Matt have been talking about Eternals. No mention of delaying Shang-Chi, but plenty of talk of delaying Eternals. They want to make sure everyone sees it. It's got to be a lot of setting up happening in it. Probably they have their movies in order, right? Like there's a
reason.
They are not going to allow something to come out before it's supposed to, or before something else that it's not supposed to. Yeah, Jem.
I mean,
Ego is a Celestial.
Yeah, I just didn't know if they said it in the movie. I couldn't remember.
I couldn't remember. I thought they did.
But it's funny because we saw this, and this was obviously the biggest piece of evidence, but probably the most ignored. Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, we saw. No, go ahead. Read it. Yeah. I don't want
to. When, Jem, we also saw Live Celestial in the Collector's explanation of the stones when he slammed down the staff and it was just wiping out the planet. And the staff looked like the head of Galactus. Just saying.
They, even the comic books, right? Like when we did the whole thing with WandaVision and I broke down, why I thought Darkhold and Chthon and all that, the biggest piece of evidence that was probably the most ignored was the fact that they delayed the Darkhold comic book with Wanda on the cover. And they tried to wipe all the images off the internet. It's hard to find one. So Marvel does have a plan. There's an order and there's a reason they're doing things. And there's a reason they don't want to jump ahead or put things out of order. So they have the master plan. So if you I think Davis makes a great point there. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was still excited too.
Because you got Jemiah, the analyzer, right?
The Deviants too. You think the Deviants are a one and done? Because I do.
Yes, I don't think they're as important. They're going to be a foundation of. I think you're going to get the explanation of how the Celestials made the Eternals, the Deviants, and then what branched off, right? The mutants and the humans. Yeah, the mutants essentially.
We have to get the mutants. Well, okay. I've been saying this too, and I think we talked about this on my channel, is maybe we don't hear the word mutant, but we hear the word mutation. I think
some variation of mutant, 100%. Yeah. I can't see them missing that opportunity because that's how they explain them in comics. Kirby explained it in comics. I mean, why not? Yeah, it's gotta happen.
Yeah.
And Atlantis, right? How Atlantis sank. I think we're going to see that in Eternals.
Celestial, man.
I would love that.
That'd be sick. DP, I have absolutely no variants coming out right now. Me and Ryan were talking about doing another one, but I want to get these Something's Killing the Children back from CGC and in people's hands, the paid for them, before I work on another one. I'm going to do one project at a time. I don't want to pile things up. I got to get people their books. I need them back from CGC. All right. Anything else?
Tomorrow night, be here. Tomorrow it's going to be big.
We have our auction tomorrow night. Again, 7 o'clock on this channel, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're going from 7 to whenever we get tired. All your books will be shipped as soon as possible. But that's it. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right, guys, have an absolutely amazing night. Tomorrow's video is a spec video from me. Pressable Defects just put out their New Hampshire video. Go check that out as well. Everybody have a great night. See you.